Good afternoon, welcome to my channel, Decorative Adventure. Sorry I haven't posted much regarding my workshop, but it was a very difficult thing to do for me. Mostly because I wasn't sure what I wanted and how I wanted, and I didn't have the skills to get the things that I want to get done. Plus, it's a very small area to work with. I believe, if I remember right, it's about 4 feet by about roughly 7 feet in length, and height varies on the location because there are stairs under here. So it was pretty much challenge. I did have a previous bench. You might see it in the clips I'm gonna show you after I'm done talking with you guys. So first of all, I managed to do it. I make a workbench. It's smaller than my plan, and it's because I lack of the space. However, I'm still want to make it bigger, probably about 16 inches or a foot and 4 inches, plus or minus, depend on how much space I can free. So there's been a lot of problems that I've been having. Mostly it's the space, but or it's tools. I cannot use the tools that I want to use because I don't have a duct system that I can suck out the dust, which creates a problem with videoing and things like that. Plus it triggered the alarm. So I've been using mostly hand tools. Now that took me 4 months just to get this far. Again, it's because I didn't know what I was doing. I know what I wanted, and yes, I watch shows and things like that about it. However, when you get into it, it's totally different. Nonetheless, you will see how I put it together. I'm not gonna show you how I made it because it was like 4 months of doing things that I wasn't sure. I experiment. I did different things. I tried to make wooden vise, then I bought a vise. So there was a lot of experimentation going on that I wasn't sure what I'm going to do. However, now that I'm done, I do have projects that I want to do. One of them finishing the door because I'm missing a door at the workshop. I need to make a door, and other things that eventually I will make. The good thing about having my workshop, I can make props for my cooking channel. So that's one thing that you're going to be looking at, the props of that, and actually finishing. That's going to take longer, which is I want to make this room soundproof, which is going to take a little bit of space off as well. Cabinets, finishes the way I want to make, excuse me, the way I want to make this workshop, because there's still a lot of tools that I still have to figure out where I'm gonna put it, how am I gonna use it, and so on. So it is a lot of work, but eventually I will get to it. There's a lot of stuff going on, my garden, my cooking, my workshop, all the things that I've been dying to do for so long, but I couldn't do them because of my work. Now that I have a little bit more time, I can do that, and I will try my best to work through all this. Okay, so that comes to another the situations I'm in God. Because I'm doing so much, it's kind of hard for me to figure out the way I want to do things. So I decided that I will do one video about my garden, one video about my cooking, and one video about my workshop. That way I can kind of cover everything, and I don't feel that I'm neglecting one or the other. Okay, so that's it for now. You will see how I put this together and how difficult it was for me to even do this. Imagine when I have to finish everything, and at the end it will be less space. So it's a challenge, and I'm happy to do it. Okay guys, so I will see you guys soon, and don't forget to subscribe, to like, and make comments. I really need comments because I like to get feedback from you guys and see how you like my channel. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay everybody, so this is the look of the workbench. As you can see, it's made of multiple pieces, leftovers, recycled parts, all pieces of wood, all in one bench. And you can see that I make a grid so I can when I was planning it, I can tell where the high spot and the low spots were. So there's still some work to be done because the grid still shows. I make holes for the dogs. They're gonna be holding the wood. I also make this screw for the vise. I make all that by hand. It does take me longer than I wanted to, so I need more screws for the project that I have in mind. But I decide to buy a tool, so increase the speed a little bit on that. Also buy a second vise because I need it to hold my pieces of wood and projects that are longer. That way I can hold them better when I'm working on them, because I'm doing everything by hand. There you go. That's how it looks from this size. So the width is about a foot by maybe, I will say 1, 2, 3, 4.5 feet in length. And I make it slightly taller because I didn't want to bend too much. So this is about 37 inches plus or minus tall. There we go. That was the completion of my first major project, and that took me about, as I mentioned earlier, 4 months.